What up, bro?
What's up, bro? I'm so far away from you now. I can't do this. How are you, man?
Good. How are you, bro?
Good.
It's been a minute, bro.
I know.
A lot of things has happened.
Lots.
Lots of things. It's been a busy week for me, bro.
Yeah?
What about you?
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Flower podcast.
Flower podcast, bro. We're at 100 followers on TikTok. Shout out everyone. 100 on Instagram, and bro, pretty good amount of subscribers. But make sure you like, comment,
Just
and
watch.
share.
Just watch the video.
Just watch it. Watch it. Yeah.
Just watch the video.
But
How
yeah,
was your
bro.
weekend, man? I like your shirt.
Thanks, bro.
Where'd you go?
Red Bull champions of
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, they won.
They won, bro. Oh, so it was like a last minute impulse, have to do it
Yeah.
type of beat, you know?
Uh-huh.
I think I tell you, like, you kind of like saw me progress to
Uh-huh.
like, bro, I think I want to go.
Yeah, because you told me last week on the pod. It was
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about it all week.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he's not going to go. But on Friday, you're like, just pull the
Let's go.
trigger.
Yeah. I was like, let's go, bro. Bro, it was like one of those things where it's like, it's a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
Like, sure, like they'll come back next year, but tickets last year was $650, bro.
Right.
For comparison,
Uh-huh.
and this year I bought it for $115,
Mhm.
and I just bought general admission, which is like the lowest tier you can buy. But either way, like just to be there, hear the engines, see your favorite drivers, it was just amazing experience, bro. Like the whole Formula One community in the US is fairly new. There's not a lot of fans.
Yeah.
And a lot of the new fans are like from the Netflix series,
Mhm.
which aren't always the best fans. But then you run into people that have been watching F1. Like I've been watching F1 since like I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
I used to stay up with my dad and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So like to be able to see like the cars in person and the drivers and hear like the engines, it was just like so surreal.
Mm-hmm.
I almost teared up, like
No,
pulling
no
up to the
way.
track. Yeah, I
Yeah.
almost teared up. We I went with two of our friends, Alex and Chris. Shout out them. I honestly, having two friends that were down kind of helped,
Yeah.
because I reached out to both of them and they were like, "Yeah, I'm down." I was like, "All right, bet. Like that'll save me money on gas."
Yeah, for sure. And
So
help you
that's-
with the drive as well.
Yeah. I drove all the way over there, but it's whatever.
So how
I
was
enjoyed
it?
It was
Like-
awesome, bro.
Yeah?
So we pull up, we get there super early because we have general admission and we know we're going to have to fight for a seat. We get a pretty good seat on turn 1,
Uh-huh.
which turn 1, it's like uphill. So you get to see all the cars go uphill and then they turn into kind of like a hairpin corner and then they disappear into like the S's and then the rest of the track. We could see turn 18 from where we were sitting, but it wasn't like you could see the cars. We pull up super early. It was like 7:30ish. Bro, we had to park so far because it was $100 parking ticket.
Yeah.
Like $100, like you would buy $100 ticket for your parking. So essentially you're buying like another general admission ticket at that point.
And this is for everyone, or like if you want to park super close?
If you want to park close.
Oh,
We
okay.
ended up parking in like parking lot R, and we only pulled up, and we pulled up next to like someone, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, do we have to pay?" He was like, "No, I've been parking here the 3 days because it's like a 3-day event. It's like, you know, free practice 1 and then free practice 2
Yeah.
and then free practice 3 in qualifying, and then Sunday's the race." And he was like, "No." So I'm like, fuck it, let's park here. So we parked there, we walked. It was like, bro, I got 19,000 steps in on Sunday.
19,000 steps?
Yes, bro. So it was like a 30-minute walk from like the parking lot to
Jesus.
turn 1.
Wait, it was the event with the most
Attended,
people, right?
yeah.
Like in the history of F1
Yeah,
sports.
in the US.
That's
History of
crazy.
F1 in US. 400,000 people, bro.
And you
It
got
was
to
amazing.
experience that shit.
Yeah, bro. It was
That's
so loud.
badass.
You know, I bet you out of those 400,000,
Yeah.
I want to say at least half were Mexicans.
Uh-huh.
We were all there supporting Checo Pérez, bro.
That's badass.
It was like, Alex said something that was like, it kind of stuck with me because I didn't think about it. He was like, you know, it's kind of crazy not to be the minority for one day. And I was like, oh shit, you're right, bro. People to the right, people to the left, all around me, we were all chanting in Spanish.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was just so crazy. We saw countless Mexican flags.
That's so fucking cool,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm sure it'll change next year because there's going to be an American driver joining, Logan Sargent, which is such an American name, like Logan Sargent.
Right.
But we pull up there as soon as we get in. We've been to the track before because last year we went to MotoGP.
Yeah.
which MotoGP we went to 3 days, and it was crazy. Like MotoGP is like a whole different circus. Like you could get on the bikes and shit. It was really, really cool. But F1 is like a whole bigger circus. It was crazy. As soon as you walk in, they have a Ferrari from 2016.
That's
like
so
just
fucking
there.
cool.
Just the Ferrari, I think. I don't know the name of the Ferraris. I could name you the Red Bulls, but not the Ferraris. And it like, I don't know if it had like the actual engine in it or anything, but the outside, you're like, holy crap, they're so much bigger in person. Like they're so long. So we pull up, and I went directly for the merch because I was like, I need a shirt. Like I need to wrap Red Bull. And Alex went to scout our spot in, and he scouted a pretty good spot. We took our lawn chairs. We were kind of prepared because we kind of knew what to expect because of last year. And yeah, bro, we stayed there, fucking had a couple beers. As soon as like the lights went out, like it was just crazy. Like it was like a whole different thing.
Wait, so like, okay, so you experience the race, then
Yeah.
you get in there, but then I saw like crazy ass pictures, like people were on top of the fence, and
Yes.
then Checo came out. Like,
Checo
what
came
happened?
out. So I wasn't really expecting it was gonna be Max won the championship in Japan,
Yeah,
the World Drivers' Championship. So that was decided, which I think that's what made the ticket so much cheaper because there was nothing to play for at that point other than the Constructors' Championship, which that's what the team wins.
okay.
So when we walked in, we knew the Constructors' Championship wasn't going to be decided that Sunday. It was going to get decided this Sunday in Mexico. But so turn one, Russell just goes directly towards Sainz and takes him out, and the Ferrari's out. So it was Red Bull against Ferrari, and there were like 20, 40 points in difference.
Mm-hmm.
And all Checo had to do was finish P6 or higher, and Red Bull was going to win the championship.
Okay.
So he finished P4, which
hell yeah.
not seeing him on the podium was kind of sad. It was a little bit like kind of like, man, like,
Yeah.
fuck. I wanted to see Max, Checo, and whoever else up there. But, after turn one, I remember I turned to Alex and I was like, yo, if Checo gets P6, Red Bull wins the championship. And I was like, no, like for real, like we're gonna win the championship. I say we, like I'm part of the team, but
I mean, it's your team.
Yeah, it's what fans do. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Do you do that with the favorite?
Yeah, bro. Well, yeah, for sure, bro. I get it.
I see a lot of people that get hate on when they say we on the internet, and it's like, bro, like I got a shirt, I root for them.
You're passionate about this shit.
Yeah,
Like you want to. It makes you feel a part of something.
Yeah, exactly. I turned to like the guy next to me. He was like older and he was wearing a Red Bull shirt. I was like, yo, we're gonna be champions, bro. And he was like, no. I was like, yeah, all Checo needs to do is get P6 or higher or something like that. He's like, you're right. I was like, heck yeah. And they have like, you can invade the track after the race. Well, like the last laps, Max overtook Hamilton, which Hamilton's like a 7-time world champion, and Max he won his second one. So he overtakes him, and I'm like, fuck yeah, like I'm gonna see Max on P1. Like celebration is gonna be crazy. Well, we're walking down there, and it's the three of us. And as soon as we hit the track, people are just sprinting, bro. And I thought Chris started sprinting, so I started sprinting too.
Yeah,
bro. I pull up to the podium, and I'm kind of like, I can see them, and I look back at Chris, and I'm like, yo, Chris. Bro, it wasn't Chris. It was like a completely different person. I lost him. So the celebration started. The podium starts. They do the podium presentation. I saw Shaq, bro.
Oh, yes.
He's so big. Like, he was like pretty far away, and he looks enormous.
Yeah, like
he looks huge.
Compared to everyone else, he's just like towering everybody.
Yeah, like compared to the drivers, he's just huge as fuck. Like, he's big. He's like not human.
Yeah.
He was fucking crazy. Or Big Diesel, I guess.
DJ
Diesel.
Right.
They present the trophies, which Hamilton got booed, which I don't like, because Hamilton's like, I respect him. His fans are the worst, bro.
Yeah.
Well, his new fans are the worst. Like Team LH, Team Lewis Hamilton. I call them cult, like they're a cult, because they like all they do is hate on Twitter, like literally like.
But they're a fan of him and they just be hating on him? Or
no, they hate on like other drivers.
Oh, okay.
Like they wish death upon other drivers. It's like this new generation of F1 fans.
Yeah.
Remind me a lot of like Taylor Swift fans and like Nicki Minaj fans, you know, the way that they're really aggressive.
Oh, they be beefing with each other.
Yeah, they be beefing with other like fan bases.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like there was like this group of girls behind us, and they kept referring to like the drivers as like couples, which I find it really weird. Like that's some Reddit shit, you know, like
Yeah.
like they kept calling like Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly like a couple, but
Yeah.
they're like in a team together. So, you know, like it was really weird. Like,
Yeah.
I see it on Twitter, but to like hear it in person, like you're not there for the race, you're there for the drivers. And I respect that. Like you bought your ticket, you get to do whatever you want. I mean, you spent the money. But it was like, it made me feel a little weird. It's like, oh, that like, yeah, like they love each other, and it's like they're like grown men with like wives and girlfriends. Like,
Just talking shit to talk shit.
yeah. So Hamilton getting booed wasn't cool. I didn't like it. I mean, I respect Hamilton. I like Hamilton. I grew up being a Sebastian Vettel fan, so he's never been like my favorite driver.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you have to respect what he's done for the sport and for everything else he stands for outside of the sport. Like he's done so much for his community and everyone around him, and he's like a family first guy, which is always cool. So seeing like them, like I saw like, you know, countless drivers, and it was just crazy. So afterwards, oh shit, bro, I almost forgot.
No, yeah. So you got to the podium.
I got to the podium.
Yeah.
Celebration start. Everything's going on. Celebration kind of like dies off, and Diesel starts playing. Bro, I'm standing, looking towards the podium, and I see like a guy next to me, and he's wearing like an Aston Martin shirt, and I just see him like just plunge. And I look at him, and I thought he was like falling like towards me, or I thought he was walking towards me. And I look at him, bro, and I just see this guy fall next to me, bro. Like he's wearing an Aston Martin shirt. He falls. He's on the ground. Bro, I look at him. His eyes are like rolling over.
Yeah.
And there was like a girl next to me, and she's like, yo, he needs help. And I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, I think he's having a heat stroke, because it was really fucking hot. And then the track, you know, the cars just got out of there. Like the track's burning up. Like I could feel the heat on my feet. And I look at him, and I'm like, bro, are you okay? And like he's not responding. Like he's completely out of it. And I start yelling for help at the security guard, because I'm pretty close to the fence.
Yeah.
That divides like the pit wall. And I look at the security guard, and I'm like, yo, I need help, because I was like that close, you know, like I was like right next up to the pit, to the pit lane. And he's like, there's no one here to help. And I'm like, no, like this guy's passing out, like I need your help. He's like, there's no one here to help. So I grabbed my hydro flask, and I poured water on his forehead, and I tried to give him some water, and the girl's like, no, he's choking, bro. He was like vomiting back. Like I don't know.
So he's
having wrong.
Yeah, he's having a heat stroke, probably hydrated as fuck.
And he's like throwing up. And I yell again. I was like, we need help. And then I get like the girl yells it, and then we get like a crowd to yell it. This Lewis Hamilton fan, basically, he had like a Mercedes shirt, turns around. He's like, nobody's going to help him. Just let him be.
Bruh.
It's like, bro.
What the fuck?
No. Like,
wait, no ambulance, no paramedics?
Nothing.
Yeah.
And he's like, we got to wait till it's over. Bro, this guy needs help. Like,
yeah,
we need to get him help. So I asked the security guard again, I'm like, we need help. Like, straight up, we need help. Mm-hmm. And I keep pouring water like on his back, and I can see him like kind of like feeling better. And at that point, everybody turns into a doctor. Everybody starts saying shit like, put his legs over his head. How? Pull on his right arm. Make sure he's not having a stroke. And it's like, we can see he's having some sort of fucking, you know, medical condition going on. And there's a little kid next to him. And I didn't know if like the kid was with him or not, but I started feeling like really bad, because it's like you never want to see like a loved one go through that.
Yeah.
And like the man kind of looked older for it to be like, it was like a younger kid. And we finally start yelling help, and one of like the safety paramedic guy comes up, and he's like, everybody give him space. Nobody wanted to move, bro. And it's like, bro, like, you know, like there's things more important than watching, you know, everything go around you. Like I get you want to see the cars and the drivers and ask for autographs, but someone's like passed out. So we finally get him help, and like it was just crazy to see. I left. I didn't want to see like them. Like as soon as I saw that the paramedic came through the pit wall, I left, man. I was just like,
Yeah, you did the right thing. Like, what
Yeah,
are you gonna
like,
do there? You're not gonna help
At that
him
point,
out.
I don't want to see him go through. So I called Chris and I'm like, "Where y'all at?" He's like, "We're in front of Red Bull." I was like, "No way." He's like, "Yeah, Checo's gonna come out." He's like, "Checo or Max have to come out." And I'm like, "All right, bet." So we go over there, bro, and I just like,
Yeah.
barge my way through, and there's people on the pit wall, on the fence, and there's like people yelling, and we're all chanting like champions because we won the championship. Like we weren't expecting that to happen, so it was really crazy to like experience that. And nobody comes out, and then some people come out, and Hannah, which is one of the strategists, and then Christian Horner came out, and people from like the pit stop crew came out, and they were all like yelling at us and stuff, and we start chanting and stuff. And it's one of those moments where it's like, no matter what, like, you know what's going on, like you're in it together. Like,
Right. Yeah.
like those chants at soccer games in Mexico
Mm-hmm.
that everybody knows, like, ole, like no matter what, it's in your DNA. Like, you're born knowing that.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cielito Lindo, like you're born knowing that song. Like, if you're Mexican and you're born in Mexico,
Not even if you're not born in Mexico. Like, even
true.
If,
Yeah, like you as a Mexican, those chants, like
Yeah.
they just come out. So we started like singing like ay, amor, canta y no llores. And we start chanting and we get louder. And then this cop comes out and he's like, all right, he's not coming out. And the cop comes out and we just start singing harder. And there's people that came from Mexico to watch the race, which, there's people with money.
Yeah.
And they start telling the cop, like, they start just like kind of like messing around with him, like, hey, give me a number 1 with no fries.
What the fuck?
Hey, no onions on my burger. And the cop starts getting mad. And I tell him, I'm like, yo, like,
yeah, relax, bro. Like,
yeah, like,
we're not in Mexico
we're
right
not
now.
in Mexico. They'll shoot you here, bro.
This is Austin,
Yeah,
Texas.
This is the sheriff, bro. He'll shoot you.
Yeah.
But we start chanting, and then they took the picture of like the team winning the championship, and we're in the background, bro. We're like, the fans are in the background, and they started spraying champagne, and they started spraying like Red Bulls, because that's like, it's the Red Bull team, so they started like spraying Red Bull, and they started throwing the cans over the pit wall, and we got sprayed with like champagne and Red Bull. It was really cool. And then we started chanting for Checo. Bro, when he came out, it was crazy. Like, he was like from here to like, I was here and he was there, bro.
Damn.
It was crazy. It was really, he didn't sign anything or anything, but we just started chanting for him.
Yeah.
There's this like thing on Twitter that goes on that he's a viejo sabroso.
Mm-hmm.
So we started chanting like, El viejo sabroso.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And he came out, and then we started singing Cielito Lindo. And he came out, bro. When he came out, it was crazy. Like, we were just like, Checo, Checo, Checo.
I wonder if you experience this shit like all the time.
Nah, bro. No. He says that like Austin is his second home.
Oh, yeah.
Because Mexico is crazy,
Yeah.
but he said Austin is like going to Mexico.
Like, the energy's there.
The
There's a
energy's
bunch of
here,
Hispanic.
bro. A bunch of Mexicans, bro.
That's
a bunch of Mexicans. Like, when I bought this shirt, I was checking out, and the lady next to me checked out, bro. And she was paying with the Mexican debit card from Banorte.
Yeah.
She's paying $850, bro. US dollars.
Damn. Bread.
Bro, like, I know you got money.
Bread in Mexico.
Yeah. When Checo came out, I lost it, man. I was like, fuck, he's right here. Like, I sent you the picture. It's a really good picture. Like, seeing him in person, it's like, bro, I've seen you on TV. And then he's wearing like Red Bull champion shirt, and it's like, bro, like, so surreal.
I know, when you sent me that shit, I was like, holy shit, man. Like, that shit is right fucking wild.
I rode through it. Like, we waited out there for like 30, 40 minutes, and he finally came out, and it was just like, he doesn't have to do that. And it was like so crazy.
Yeah.
It was like bucket list check. Like, got to see my favorite driver up and close.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see Max. But I don't think he's very social with fans. I don't know if he's social with fans or not, but seeing Checo was like crazy, and then seeing Christian Horner was crazy, which he's like the team principal.
Mm-hmm.
Gets us kind of like being like the head coach. And it was just fucking amazing. It was like the best experience ever. Like, I bought the ticket and I knew I was gonna watch the race, but feeling the crowd and the chant and feeling Mexican and being proud of it, and it was just fucking crazy. It
Yeah,
was
bro.
crazy.
Being a part of something like that is always like a dope ass
It
experience.
was like a mom mentality,
Uh-huh.
a positive one, a positive mom mentality where it's like we're all chanting, we all want to see our favorite driver. We're all like, we all know the songs. It's crazy. It was just super crazy. It was really, really crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't even know, like, I remember it so vividly. I don't even know like how I lasted so long, bro. Like I was up since like 4 a.m. that day.
Oh yeah, because of the drive and everything.
Yeah, because of the drive. Because we drove from Oklahoma City to Dallas, and then we stayed the night in Dallas, and then we drove from Dallas to Austin, which is 3 hours. And we left. We knew we wanted to get there early, so it was really crazy. But it was like, honestly, like the best money I could spend, bro. Like it was crazy. Like it's up there with the Steelers game.
Yeah.
And the only reason it's up there is because I got to see Checo so close.
Yeah.
He made it. He made it worth it. Yeah, I sent you the video. It's fucking crazy. Like,
yeah. No, that's badass, bro. I mean, shit. That's like if you're like a super fan of something, like that's like what you want to experience, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not surprising when you tell me that you stayed up for so long. I mean, shit, you got to see Shaq. You seen fucking like all this kind of emotions are going through you. This guy's on the floor. The paramedics come. Checo comes out. It's the fucking championship.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, man.
It was crazy. I felt welcome anywhere I went because we were all Red Bull fans. There was probably more Red Bull fans than anything, and it was just crazy. It was really, really crazy.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That shit sounded like fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hell yeah.
It was fun. Unfortunately, like I follow this like Twitch kind of person. She was hired for Red Bull. She was doing like Twitch streams, and I don't like. I think her name is F1 Ellie, and she was there and she was giving away like a paddock pass. So I was following her because I was like, "Fuck it!" Like if I can win something, I'll follow her.
Yeah.
And she disappeared like for the rest of like the day that we were there, and like it's whatever. But then you keep an eye out to see who you run into. Like ran into Will Buxton, which he's a commentator, and then I saw Jensen Button, and I saw like Crofty and the commentators kind of walk around to get a feel of the crowd and stuff. And she apparently, bro, like I think I told you, right? Like Ellie worked for Red Bull. She interviewed like I don't know if she worked, but I know she like got like a nice care package from Red Bull, and then she got to interview like Checo and Max. And so that's the reason why I started following her. And then when she was at Austin, because she's from the US, and apparently like she found out that her cameraman was like taking inappropriate pictures of her.
Yeah.
So she went MIA. But like that sucks, man. Like it was such an incredible weekend, and then her weekend got fucked up because of that. It's just like fuck him, bro.
Wait, okay. So there's actually like a really well backstory of this, right? Like this lady was doing like an interview, and then
she was doing like a press tour around the circuit. Is it a track or a circuit? I guess it's Circuit of the Americas. So it's a circuit. And, they were getting ready to film qualifying, and she went to grab his phones because they had the passes there. And as she opened the phone, she went to the notes, and she found pictures of her that she didn't approve of. And story goes is that it was like really disturbing pictures of her that she didn't know that he was taking of her. So she got really upset, but she went through with it. Like she's kept recording and doing the interviews and stuff, but that just
she got the job done. But damn, that sucks, bro. That sucks. It's creepy as fuck, especially with someone that you have to travel with.
Hell yeah.
And then he's kind of like your coworker.
He has to do. Yeah, it's just fucking crazy. Prayers out to her, bro. I hope she's doing good.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that was cool as fuck. It sounded like a fucking dope ass experience, man.
It's the best experience ever, bro.
Yeah,
but I guess. I hope I get to go next year, bro, again, because it'd be cool to like go with a little bit more planning so I can like walk the track and see a little bit more and look around, because they really do bring like a whole lot of stuff, like old cars, and you can do like a pit stop challenge and stuff. It's really like a circus, like a fancy ass circus.
Yeah. Well, now you can say you met one of your idols.
I don't know if I met him. I mean, I've been around him. Like, what would you consider meeting? Like introducing yourself, or
for sure, like shaking hand, like what's up, bro?
Or get an autograph, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
having like a little like 3 sentence conversation, that's enough for you to be like, I've met him.
Yeah, I've been around him, you know, like I've seen him up and close, you know, like he looks just like he looks on TV. What's the most famous person you've been around, bro?
I've been to a bunch of concerts where like I get really up close to like the artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what they say, bro.
Never meet your heroes, bro.
Because they'll disappoint you.
Look at Kanye West, bro.
Like fucking Kanye West, bro. Idiot. He had to do it, bro. He really fucking had. Kanye let me down, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to defend him, bro.
There's no defending anything he said, bro.
There was no defending, bro.
No defending.
I feel like he deserves everything he's going through, bro. Like as sad as it is, as bad, bro. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. You know, like. Yeah. I wanted him to like keep dropping music, keep doing like his clothing shit, and then he just had to throw all that shit away.
Yeah, Adidas dropped him. Took Adidas forever to drop him, but it happened, and it's like Twitter blocked him. Which the Twitter thing, like I understand, I respect it, and everybody's saying like it's a violation of his freedom of speech. No, freedom of speech is me giving me the liberty to say whatever I want on my own. You know, I can say something crazy and nothing's gonna happen to me. Mm-hmm. But when you're saying it on a platform, on a private platform owned by a private company like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, they have the right to block you or to drop you or to delete your account.
Yep.
Like it's on the agreements you sign up for whenever you create an account. So no, it's not a violation of freedom of speech. They just, if it incites violence, why would you have it on your account? You know, like that banner that they hung.
Right, in California on the highway?
On the 405, that it was like, Kanye is right about the Jewish people. That's exactly why they closed his account. That kind of thing shouldn't be happening, bro.
I know, like, fuck, bro. It's like, it's such a hard, like, situation because in a lot of ways, he is right. Like, you know, a bunch of like, no, I'm not saying like the comment he said, fuck the comment he said. That was like fucked up. But some of that, I'm saying some of that shit that he said, like, the people that control the media. Like, he's not wrong about that. But at the same time, you can be making those type of comments.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like he's probably like he has been on every level of media and executives, right?
Yeah.
So he rises to the higher fucking level that there is. So I feel,
I think he lost it. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I don't think he did this to get out of any contracts. I think he's completely like surrounded by yes people, like people that just say yes to him. And I think he's kind of closed in like an echo chamber where every opinion he has, people say, yes, you're right. Because like I couldn't get through the Lex Fridman podcast with him, which Lex Fridman is a great podcaster, honestly. Yeah. Shout out Lex Fridman. He gave a lot of pushback towards Kanye. I got to like 30, 40 minutes. And I was just like, I feel more disappointed.
I don't know. I felt like that was the best interview, honestly.
Yeah, it was the best interview he's had because they didn't just let him start shouting and saying crazy stuff. And Lex kind of kept him like engaged throughout the whole conversation. But I just couldn't get through it because it's like, bro, like you're not the same Kanye I grew up listening to. Or maybe you are, because apparently like he wanted to name one of his albums after Hitler, which is fucking crazy.
But it's like, I don't know, like maybe it is true, but I mean, I don't know. I kind of like, I think that's way too much, you know?
Apparently, like a close source to him started saying that he's always been fascinated with Hitler and that he really admired everything that Hitler did. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't think you ever say that.
Nah, I don't know if I believe that, bro, honestly.
You know what's crazy about Hitler is that he ruined like a mustache style forever.
Yeah.
Like, you'll never be able to do like the little bush there.
Or his name, bro. Like the name is ruined forever.
Adolf?
Yeah.
I mean, I've met a couple Adolfs.
True, huh? Right after the yeah.
But still, I don't think they're named after Adolf Hitler. No. I hope not.
But nah, bro, I believe he was trying to get out of his Adidas contract. Like, I think he built Yeezy to the point where it was very visual that it was like, oh, I built this shoe to $1 billion company. So now I'm going to go with someone else. Like,
but why burn your bridges? Okay, if he wanted to get out of his Adidas contract, I'm pretty sure it could have been a different way.
Yeah.
And why go to Skechers? Did you hear about him going to Skechers?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Bro, Skechers is Jewish owned.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you say those comments about Jewish people and then head over to Skechers where, the company's ran by beautiful Jewish people?
I think
him getting kicked out of Skechers is
that's just funny as fuck.
As fuck. Bro.
It's fucking crazy, but it's like, but the reason why I believe he was trying to get out of the Adidas contract, like I feel like he was in such a like. You're right though. Like, why burn those bridges? Yeah. Like, but at the same time, I feel like he's trying to do his own shit, and he was trying to like do the Kanye way, and that shit just didn't work out.
The racist way.
Yeah. But
and then he said something super stupid where he's like, I identify as a Jew. And then Lex Freeman kind of asked him like, are you Jewish?
Yeah. He was saying,
he's like, no, I'm a follower of Christianity, so that makes me a Jew. Saying Jew feels wrong.
Yeah.
Like without finishing Jewish. But I'm quoting Kanye, so what he said on the podcast, you can go and listen. But it's just so bizarre, everything that's happening. You think Elon's gonna give him his Twitter account back? You know that Elon has freed the bird.
Yeah, he freed the bird. I don't know. Probably. I don't know what Elon's gonna do to Twitter.
Elon already fired half the sea level.
But that was fake news, though. Like,
no, he literally did fire like the CEO.
So the guy that what's his name, like Mark something?
Yeah,
that was fake, right? Like he was just trolling people.
Ralph Ligma.
Yes.
Yeah, he got an interview with CNBC and he got them with the Ligma balls.
Stupid, bro.
No, but he actually did fire a lot of sea level employees.
Oh, okay.
Like that actually happened. And in one picture. Supposedly in one picture, they're in the Twitter cafeteria, and the lady that was in charge of blocking Donald Trump's account is pictured.
Yeah.
Well, people ran with it and they started harassing the girl. She wasn't even responsible for blocking Donald Trump. It was crazy. Like,
she got fired?
Yeah, she got fired.
Damn.
The actual person that blocked Donald Trump actually got fired. The person that was in the picture was just like a random employee.
Oh,
they were just the same race, so they correlated one with another. But it's crazy, like how people extravagate so much information from one picture or a 20-second clip. Like, get a fucking life.
Get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you probably do like a little bit more research, more.
You know what's crazy? You know what was reported? I have a crazy statistic. Since Elon took over Twitter, there's been a spike of the N-word being used on it. Guess how much it rose by? 500%.
500%?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
On Twitter, people started saying the N-word with the hard R at the end.
Oh,
500% more on Twitter.
Fuck.
Because people think they can say whatever. Have you seen those tweets that are like, well, now that Elon owns Twitter, first, I'd like to say blah, 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 blah. Second, I'd like to say, I've always wanted to say this. And it's always like something crazy as fuck.
Yeah, everybody think they control like Elon.
Yeah, like the Hodge twins just going like bananas on there.
Yeah.
So crazy to see.
But what do you think is going to happen to Kanye, bro?
I think Kanye is gonna... Honestly, bro, I think I texted you, like, bro, Kanye gives me vibes that he's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
Which I hope not. Like, I hope not. He's such a great fucking artist. You know, crazy aside, his music, standalone, like, if you just heard his music without knowing the person, it's like the best fucking music you'll hear in your life. It's so influential.
Yeah, like
Kanye is your favorite rapper.
Yeah.
You know, that's who Kanye West is. Yay, this person, I don't know who the fuck he is. You know, like, I don't know. Even Casey Neistat made a video about him. I'm so disappointed in you, Yay. Which Casey Neistat is Jewish. I didn't know. Not that it makes a difference, but it was crazy to see that even Casey Neistat, who's like the most apolitical person ever, like he never tells you what side of the fence he's in. He just makes videos.
Yeah, he was upset, bro. I think everybody was. Like, I feel like Kanye let a lot of people down.
Yeah,
that were trying to defend him or at least still support him after the fact. But it's like it's hard to support someone that's that fucking radical, you know, especially like
his thoughts are too
I think he's gonna be fine regardless. Like
money wise, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and then he still has to get that big old check from Adidas. Adidas has to pay him.
Yeah, they have to pay out his contract, I think. But I don't think like no amount of money can rebuild those connections he lost.
No, bro. Like literally, he's blackballed from the whole industry.
Yeah, I mean, Fox News will probably have him on.
Fox News.
Yeah, they'll have anybody on
just for the clicks.
Yeah,
but I feel like he's gonna be fine, bro. Like it's just gonna take some time. He did try to apologize, but that was
the most empty, more shallow apology I've heard, bro. That was not an apology.
No, you don't think so? A lot of people feel like you, where like they feel like he's trying. I feel like, I don't know if he's being genuine or not. The Lex Fridman podcast really like gave me a point of view of Kanye that I've never seen, because there was a point on that interview when Lex Fridman is trying to be like his one friend that's calling him out on his bullshit, and then he was like, do you have some people around you that you can trust? Lex Fridman was really trying to be that friend that called him out on his bullshit.
Yeah.
And then he was asking him like he wanted to be that person to give him reasoning, right? And then Kanye goes like, I can't do that, Lex. I don't fucking trust you. And then, bro, like the emotions that Lex shows on that podcast, it was so fucking genuine. Like he was like, holy fuck. Like
because Lex is Jewish.
That kind of hurt me, bro, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's when the podcast really like took a turn. And that's when I got to see a different part of Kanye. Like it really shows you like how lonely he is, bro. Like he's been fucked by everybody on the media. Like he can't even trust his own wife because he feels like she's using him, or maybe he's using her to get somewhere in his fucking like businesses.
That's his own fault though.
It is.
Honestly. It is. It's like I told you earlier. He's just surrounded in an echo chamber where everybody just, responds what he wants to hear.
I don't think so, bro. I feel like people fucking tell him like, hey, stop, bro. Like, this is not right. But like Kanye being Kanye, like he doesn't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion. But I feel like there's people that are telling him like, bro, no, this ain't right. He's just not giving a fuck.
Well, he's going to continue to not give a fuck and just keep burning those bridges and going broke. And, well, I don't know if he'll go broke, honestly.
I don't think he'll go broke, but, like, he's not going to be able to
do what he wants.
At a level that he was doing it.
Yeah. That's what happened with Kanye. I mean, shit. I'll still listen to his music. Hopefully, they don't take away his music from Spotify and Apple Music.
I hope so, man.
But who knows, bro? I mean, if he keeps going haywire, that'd be crazy. Imagine if he would have gone against the Mexicans.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it would be because he was saying some fucked up shit about like the black community as well, and there was some pushback, but I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't grab as much motion as it did with the.
I don't know.
Right, because he was saying like, what was he saying? Like, something was a choice. Oh, slavery was a choice. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
that's just as bad in my eyes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know why nobody pushed against him as hard as he did.
Probably because people don't take him serious. You know?
Yeah.
But
I feel bad, bro. Like I honestly feel bad for the dude.
I don't.
Like maybe because I had like such a like
connection with them.
And yeah, like, I just liked his shit. That's it. And I just wanted him to continue to do shit. And now it's like, I don't see that happening anymore.
Wearing Yeezys is the new wearing the MAGA hat.
No way.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, if I see you wearing Yeezys, I'm gonna assume you're a racist.
Nah, because people were wearing Yeezys without affiliating Kanye, just because it was a comfortable, cool looking shoe.
Okay, but when you see like a MAGA hat, what's your first thought?
Trump.
Okay, so when you see a Yeezy, what's your first thought?
Cool looking shoe.
No, bitch, it's Kanye. When I see a Yeezy, I'm like, oh, Kanye West.
I get it.
So
I don't think
it'll be like a correlation of Yeezy equals racist. I think it'll be a correlation of like Yeezy equals hate speech.
I can see that happening. Honestly,
just like MAGA. You see someone wearing a MAGA hat, and you're kind of like, okay, you know, tread easy, you know, like talk to him cool, be cool. You know?
Yeah,
But
bro.
I
Fuck.
don't know.
You're right, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
I think he still has a lot of people that just want him for the art.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
the beats, the music. We're never gonna get to watch The Throne 2.
fuck no, bro. We're
That's over with.
Death Jam.
Yeah.
Finished his contract with Donda, and they were like, okay, bro, no more. Like,
I mean, his last 2 albums have been mid.
Which was what? The
Donda and Yay.
Yay? Was it Yay?
Yeah.
So, or no, it was like Jesus King or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, Jesus is King. Mid.
Yeah.
No. Last good album was The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That one was the best.
That one's the best. But
the best.
It's just sad, bro.
Yeah.
Sad as fuck. Like, dude, we were all rooting for you. Well, no, not everybody. But I mean, you had a lot of fans. You had a lot of people that look up to you.
Yeah.
And you just you spent 20 years of your life building an empire. An empire to music and fashion, and you threw all that shit away, my guy. Disappointed.
Sad, bro.
Disappointed. Sad as fuck.
It'd be like if we get like 100 million subscribers and then we just started talking shit about everybody.
Right. Yeah. I'd be like, what the fuck? We was rooting for you, bro.
Yeah, like the fuck, bro.
But yeah, man. That's like Kanye shit. That's Kanye doing Kanye shit.
Kanye doing Kanye shit.
Yeah.
But
I put my Yeezys up. I ain't wearing them shits.
Why? Because Yeezy equals racist.
No, because I'm going to sell them.
Are you going to resell your Yeezy?
Probably not, but I put them up because it's like never going to be able to.
Did you see the video of the guy burning the Yeezys?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah. When are you going to burn yours?
Never, bro.
Never.
I'm storing them. But that was that, man. That shit's sad. Feels bad for the guy.
Yeah.
That's it, man. No other thought or like.
Elon bought Twitter. Are you excited about that?
I'm excited to, not even excited, but like I want to know what's gonna happen because you know, like, what is he gonna change? Like, are people gonna do some wild shit on it? Like, you already told me they're already doing some wild shit.
Yeah,
like,
they started firing a lot of people.
Yeah,
and there's no ads from like General Motors going on. He paused all ads.
Of course.
He wants to get a grip of what the space is like first, and then he's gonna move from there. But I think other than that, like, I don't think it's gonna change. I mean, Twitter is like, you get on Twitter, you know you're gonna get shit talked on. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, same with TikTok, but
well, like, I mean, but when I said like a change, like I was talking about like you told me that's a statistic.
Oh yeah, 500% more use of the N-word.
Like hard R. Like that's pretty bad.
That's horrible.
I wonder if like more shit is gonna happen or if he's actually going to change it for the good.
I think it'll be like a change for the good, but people are gonna feel like they can say whatever, and they're gonna get surprised if they get shadow banned or something, you know? Because it's like I said earlier, there's a difference between freedom of speech and hate speech, and you should know when you cross that line. You know, when what you say causes violence or incites violence, that's the difference between hate speech and freedom of speech. Like, there's no reason why what you said should make someone angry or feel bad.
Yep.
And it's not that as society we're soft or that words are mean, because words at the end of the day are just complicated airflow. You know, like, it's whatever. Like, I could say fuck you to you and you know there's no meaning behind it. But whenever you say something that angers a crowd of people or makes them mad, and then another crowd mad, and they start going against each other, that's hate speech. And that shouldn't be allowed anywhere.
Yeah.
You know? There's a difference between speaking your mind and being racist or an idiot or hating on someone, you know? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we've experienced hate speech.
We've experienced hell less hate speech.
It's like, it's crazy, like, how angry people get from 180 characters on Twitter, you know?
Or a 20-second clip.
Or a 20-second clip. It's like, chill out. Like, you're taking something out of context, or you're getting your feelings hurt for no reason, you know? But I don't know, like,
people want to, like,
relate. Or,
yeah, like they want to speak their mind too. And
it takes one person. Whoever throws the first stone, and you're going to see 50 more stones. It's
like the mob mentality shit.
Mob mentality. Everybody's a keyboard warrior. With your anime avatar, keyboard warriors. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
It shit gets wild, bro. And it's like,
tomorrow's Halloween. You're wearing your Halloween shirt?
Yes, sir.
I'm wearing my Halloween. I'm dressed up as Checo Pérez. Yeah, I mean, we could have been faster in this train. But we'll see tomorrow. That's a great impression. That's a great impression. But what's the craziest Halloween costume you've had, bro?
I don't think I can say crazy, but the more memorable one was when I was 3 years old. And I don't remember, but I seen pictures when I was 3 and I was Woody.
Oh, that's fire.
So that's pretty cool.
Mine would have to be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was Spider-Man 2 years in a row. I would wear the costume underneath whatever I was wearing, in case someone needed help or whatever.
Like going to school, you have that shit underneath?
Hell yeah. That shit was fire, bro. Spider-Man's fire.
That shit is the shit.
Yeah, he's the shit, bro. My favorite Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. The OG.
The OG, yeah. It'll probably be like Tobey, Tom Holland, and then Andrew Garfield. Nothing against Andrew Garfield, but I feel like Tom Holland is like more Spider-Man-y.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first one, it's like the one that made a big impact.
Yeah, but that's fire. But apparently, did you finish watching Jeffrey Dahmer documentary? No. I got almost done with it. But apparently people are dressing up as him.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, why would you want to dress up as someone that tortured, dehumanized, went after a minority and ate them and did whatever the fuck he did to them?
Serves them with sandwiches and shit. Yeah.
Apparently, the director reached out to the victims' families, and everybody denied it. And it's like, what the fuck did you expect? Who would want to relive that? Like they lost their brother, sister, niece, nephew. Like why? Like why the fuck would anybody want to relive that trauma? And a lot of families have been seeing the Dahmer costume around, so they're like getting flashbacks. Like they went to court, they saw the actual person, and it's like, why would you even want to dress up as that? Like, that's just creepy.
Yeah, I guess people didn't put like too much thought behind it. It was like hyped up. It's weird, bro. It gets weird because it's like you're expected to do something for Halloween that is cool, and you're not really thinking about the families that lost their loved ones.
Yeah. Or people in the comments are like, it happened so long ago. No, it didn't.
It don't matter how, like, bro, if you lose your brother or your sister, you think you ever recover from that shit?
No, I'll never recover, bro. No. Never.
It doesn't matter how long has passed.
It's just crazy to think that, like, someone would want to dress up as someone that went after minorities, cut them up, ate them, served them, made them torture them, like, sodomized them. It's just bizarre to think that someone wants to, like, dress up as him.
There's people that idolize the like serial killers and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that shit.
Especially like girls, bro. Like they be into like serial killers. Remember like Charles Manson got married
in jail.
Yeah,
in prison. Yeah,
like that's like
it's
freaky desire.
Bizarre,
right?
Yeah. A lot of serial killers had a lot of followers. Like the Night Stalker had a lot of followers. Fucking crazy. It's crazy how much we idolize serial killers nowadays. Like.
Yeah.
And it's not that we're soft as a society. I just think like they're so glamorized for the series and the TV and the movie that it's like, oh, you almost kind of root for them in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen movies where we're kind of told to root for the bad people. Like The Wolf of Wall Street, you're basically rooting for someone that made people go broke. But it's one thing dressing up as like Freddy Krueger or Jigsaw or
Jason, fictional shit.
Yeah, fake characters that kill people. And it's another to actually dress up as a real serial killer from like the 90s. Like that's just bizarre. Like that's pretty crazy to do. Yeah,
it's like you're crossing the line, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, how would you even dress up as him? Like the glasses, the hair,
the glasses. Yeah,
you gotta be a certain skin color since he was a certain race. But it's just bizarre, bro. It's fucking crazy. People do the most.
Yeah, people. Yeah. I wanna think that they weren't thinking about like the consequences, and they were like led by that glamorized
the hype.
The hype.
Yeah. They were probably led by the hype, but there was no thought. Like a lot of things that happen on the internet. There's no like. It's just emotion.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotion.
You just do it because or you do it because it's cool, and then you get backlash. But prayers out to all the families, man. Like I'm sure it's tough to see.
Even like the Netflix series, like like if you're the people that got affected by that shit, it's like I wouldn't watch it.
No, I wouldn't either. No. Fuck no. Especially if it's like a close family member and stuff. Like I don't want to see or relive that again. Like fuck that.
Yeah, no, fuck no, bro.
Even if you're the neighbor that lived next to him, like fuck that. No, don't want to see it. It's just creepy.
But yeah, man. Fucking stay safe. Yeah. Are you? Well, you still got a few years to go. Like you got a long time until your kid starts trick or treating. But
we'll probably give out candy.
Yeah.
And here's my costume. I'm gonna wear this shirt like 3 days in a row. I wore it today. I'm gonna wear it Sunday for the race, and then I'm gonna wear it Monday to work.
Hell yeah.
So it might smell.